One of the most important tasks of sales manager, whoever it is, sales director, CEO, or the owner of the company, is how to manage pipeline, sales pipeline. Let's talk today how to do it in IT, in B2B business. My name is Alla and I'm founder of B-Consult, and I am sales expert with more than 15 years of experience selling IT solutions in B2B. Among them, 5 years of people management experience. What is pipeline? This is a list of all your deals within a year, for example, or any period. Most of the companies I joined, they have never seen these reports. What is their full pipeline? So what I recommend is to have a look to all your deals, and if you consider that these are not all the deals, please put them into any reported system you are using. If you have CRM, great. So please look to all the deals you have. So what we should have in this pipeline? We should consider, we should put exactly customer name. If it is in direct sales, also partner name. We should put what we sell, product, service, solution, whatever. We should put especially deal amount. If the deal is qualified and considered to be an opportunity, because a pipeline is a list of opportunities that is not like lead, we consider it opportunity with any probability, starting from 10%. So you can estimate deal amount. If you ask your sales just to think, what is the average deal in the same customers? Okay, if it is 20K, so put estimated. It's not rough. It's rough amount. It's not exactly amount that will go to contract to invoice. But you need to estimate what is the expected amount of money you can get from this customer. So deal amount is mandatory, and it can be estimated for different reasons. Of course, we are putting expect deal closing date depending on the stage we are. Of course, if we have just only communicated with the customer and did one presentation and our sales cycle not less than 6 months, come on, so it will be not less than 6 months, then it also may be postponed. But at least rough estimation for us to understand to what quarter it goes. Of course, we put responsible sales reps for us as sales director to have opportunity make some analytics on each sales. We put some closing probability for current Q. So if we put that it is Q3, so what is probability to close it? And if we are, for example, on contract stage signing, so it is quite high probability. Or if we just have made 2 meetings, so it is 20% or something like that. Then we have some options that we can use in pipeline. So I always put quarters because I estimate also our pipeline within quarter to understand how many revenue we will get. If it is multi-vendor company, I put vendor. If it is services, I put services. If it is product, I put product. You can also use industry. Your CRMs allowed also to put industry if you need some industry analytics. So here is the example of forecast report. In B2B companies, I do believe there is no need to track in CRM every move that sales is doing, every action, every call, every meeting. But it is quite important to keep updates. So, and what do we have here? I have multi-country reports, so I put the countries. You can put regions, cities, or whatever. We have here sales reps. We have customer names. These are mandatory fields. We have a solution or solution class or product line, whatever. Then we have also deal amount. This is prospect deal amount, let's say forecasted, because before we start to work with any deal, we do some estimation how much money we can get from this customer on this deal at all. So anyway, you can estimate it, take some average amount for these customers, this industry. If you ask your sales and these things, they will definitely define some amount. There is no any reason to do sales report, sales forecast report without deal amount. Then we put also prospect closing date, and of course we have Q when we close it.
Of course, some deals, especially in low probability, even sometimes in high, may slip to next Q or even next year or whatever, but still to track, we put lower probability, for example, if you are not sure at all, so it is 10%, but still we keep closing date, for example, in current Q or next Q. Of course, with 10% in current Q is something like more to track than to close, but we do understand that, yeah. We put, of course, probability of the deal. We estimate if the deal will happen in this Q. So as I said, it may slip to next, but deals with probability higher than 40 and more than that, higher than 70, they might happen in this Q, so they're kept in current Q for forecast. So a very important field is comments. So what I ask my sales is to keep this field updated, so before every forecast meeting. So you can check this way if sales is working on the deal or really not, or if deals are frequently changed in forecast. So if you have these customers I put, so today in forecast, so in a week you should have the same. If something is slipping or is lost, you should understand why. If sales is constantly replacing the deals, sorry, but we won't get anything from this sales. And sales is putting comments, what is happening on the deal, even if the comment is, I didn't reach the customer didn't pick up the receiver, there are no update on the deal. Actually, it is also some updates, so we just track sales work on that. Considering that we have several fields, we can use reports with filter by quarter, by sales rep, by region or country, by product or product line. So here you can estimate your forecasted revenue, and you can make also a weighted forecast if you put amount and apply probability against it. Amount that we should understand that worldwide statistics shows us that the best case for the forecast is that 25% of the deals from pipeline can be closed, and this is our forecast, but this is best case. Worst case is 10%, so one deal from 10, and this is worst case. So we do understand that if we need, let's say, 250k get in hand in current Q, so our pipeline should be above 1 million. So this is simple math. Or if our closing rate is usually 10%, so you can calculate that we should have much more. Yeah, so 2.5 million on the pipeline.
We do our pipeline report from previous slides, and we have regular forecast meetings. So this is normal practice for all big brands, and they are doing it weekly, every week, and it is effective. So as I said, for indirect business it can be bi-weekly, and for direct business it should be weekly. So you put some day of the week that is more convenient. I always put it in the beginning of the week because I can put some tasks that can be executed till the end of the week during this forecast. This forecast is done in Zoom, in whatever, if you have distributed team, now everybody is distributed, so you can do it online, and each sales should report on that. So please ask your sales to visit this forecast reviews as mandatory. And as sales know that the forecast will happen, trust me, they will update all the deals before. Of course, you won't set this process for 1 week or two. It took me something like 1 or 2 months to put it on rail, to make it effective. But then they will use to, and this will be normal process if they have never done it before. So forecast status, you can also use, it's a separate field in your pipeline report. So usually best practice, like deal is considered as commit, so it's forecast for current Q. If it is over 70%, upside is from 50 to 70. It's something like maybe yes, maybe not. We have some reasons that we may not have it in this Q. All this probability is related if we get it in current Q or month, what you do. But from upside, we can sometimes to speed up some deals if we lose something from commit and we should replace it with some upside. So sometimes it is possible and you take some backup in deals from upside. And low case is below 40, it's rough pipe. They are usually moving to next quarter, but sometimes you keep it in current quarter for review. If you have not so many deals, you can review annual pipeline on this forecast meeting, but if you have a lot, especially in direct business, so it's mostly current quarter, and at the end of the Q, you start to review next Q. The same is related to end of the year.
At Big Consult, we can help you to implement exactly this sales forecasting model. Also, we can help with structuring sales team, with setting targets to your sales, and also we can improve sales compensation model or do lots of other stuff. So some tips how to make it, see in my next videos. Subscribe please to our YouTube channel, subscribe to us in social networks, and see you